What's going on, guys? Linus here. Welcome to the new Civilization 5 Let's Play that I said that I would be doing soon. We're still doing Gods and Kings. It's not, you know, vanilla or whatever. We're going to be using a couple of mods. The No Cheating AI mod, the Tiny Europe map, Civilization Knights mod, and the Info Edict, which is actually really awesome. So, what I'm going to be doing, as you can see, I'm playing on the Tiny Europe map. I'm going to be doing a little scenario that I'd like to call European Warfare. We're going to set up the game. So I'm going to be playing as Germany myself, because I never play as Germany. Small Europe. 2 players. That's not what I want. I want, like, 6 players. Fine, okay, 6 players. It says 10 Civ, but it doesn't actually do that. Playing on 6. We're playing on standard pace. Name my Civ? No, I'm cool with that. And then advanced setup. We're gonna pick the Civs that we're gonna be fighting. So we are gonna be doing, like I said, Europe. So we want England in there. We want the, let's see, who should I pick? I definitely want the Dutch. Because that's just how I roll, you know what I'm saying? So we're going with the Netherlands. William of Orange. I feel like France should be in there, and Spain. Just going with a couple of European ones. If yours isn't in there, I'm really sorry, but I could go with Sweden and whatnot, but they're not that big a country. I want to go, like, I want to capture the real, you know, European feeling. Korea, no. Let's see, I feel like I should go with Austria. I'm gonna go with Austria because I never play with them. There will be no teams. The only way to win will be domination. Complete domination. You have to murder everybody to win. No espionage, blah blah blah. You can, you know, pick these things. I'm gonna go with no barbarians. So that, you know, everybody has to sort of make their own little... Actually, let's go with barbarians. That's probably for the best. Random personalities. That makes the game a little bit more unpredictable. No turn timer, no complete kills. Must have all of his cities and units destroyed. Let's go with that one. You have to absolutely destroy someone to get him out of the game. Matching civilizations, certain map conditions. Starts will be totally random. Promotion saving. I feel like this is some good stuff. So we got the advanced setup. This is the way we're going to be playing this game. I am playing on 6. Which maybe it's very hard difficulty, maybe a bit too much for me at this point, because I haven't played Civ in a couple of months or weeks, I don't even remember. But it should be fine. Standard, I used to play on Epic, but, you know, it's going to take really long in this game anyway to destroy everybody, so we're just going with that, and that's the start of it. Let's do it!
Hail, mighty Bismarck, first Chancellor of Germany and her Empire. Germany is an upstart nation, fashioned from the ruins of the Holy Roman Empire and finally unified in 1871, a little more than a century ago. The German people have proven themselves to be creative, industrious, and ferocious warriors. Despite enduring great catastrophe in the first half of the 20th century, Germany remains a worldwide economic, artistic, and technological leader. Great Prince of Bismarck, the German people look to you to lead them to greater days of glory. Their determination is strong, and they turn to you, their beloved Iron Chancellor, to guide them once more. Will you rule and conquer through blood and iron, or foster the Germanic arts and industry? Can you build a civilization that will stand the test of time?
Yeah, okay, so we're playing as Germany, which is a very, very militaristic Civ. They got the Führer Teutonicus. I can't pronounce that. Come on, I'm Dutch. I can't talk. Military units gain plus 25% strength with fighting inside their own borders. Work sources of iron generate double quantity. So that's a new one, I think, but I do like it. Yeah, they used to have this thing where they could convert barbarians to their cause or something. They get a Landsknecht, which actually, it does sound very Dutch, but it's German. Cheaper than the pikeman, which it replaces, and a brewery. Brewery. Gives you extra gold in production. Nearby plantation and wheat yield an additional +2 food. So it is pretty dope. Now, I want to go ahead and say that I am using Freps again, because DX Story decided to shit the bed, and it's just not recording very well. So, I mean, obviously, it's recording pretty well right now, so hopefully that is, you know, going well. But it may go down again at some point, and then I have to find a solution for it. So, hopefully for now, it will all just end well. So, you know, we finished Despotism. So we got a Scout, a Warrior, and we can construct farms, which is super dope. Well, first we have to construct a city. Now, honestly, I like to look... Oh, wait a second. I think I have a little plan thought out. So this is a pretty good start right next to a river. The sea, obviously, and there's forest. But honestly, I'm kind of liking this little place. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think the changes maybe due to Civilization Nights, which changes some things here and there, such as this screen. It's a mod. So that's probably why some things are different. But if I built my first city here, I'm going to have a little bit less food, yes, because I'm not, you know, the forest gives you a lot of production. And there's going to be some forest, but not as much as here. But if I'm right next to wheat and a plantation, I can get a lot of food in those first couple of turns, which can make a big difference. So we're walking over to this plains, and we are founding the city of Berlin. Yep, Berlin it is. You have completed Palace. Choose a free technology. I guess that's new. I didn't even know that. Mining, agriculture. Wow, this changes a lot of stuff. I didn't know this. Why'd I pick that? Monument looks different now. I feel like I'm tripping. City must be built on the coast, have a fishing boat, and cannot already have a workshop. Docks. So fishing is a pretty nice one. Agriculture is probably more important because, you know, food and everything. What do you need in this one? Horseback riding, hunting, feudalism. I think that's a new one. Constructs improvements 50% faster than normal workers. Oh my god, I didn't know that. So there are, you know, some new things. Smokehouse, never even heard of that. Maybe I shouldn't have picked this mod, but I already did it, so who cares. Trade, Code of War. They basically change a lot of technology around. Space exploration. Composites, rocketry, logistics. Atomic theory. That's going to be really expensive to make. But there's just some changes here and there. I guess it's just going to take a little bit of getting used to. I was looking for plantations. How do I make me some plantations? I need the calendar, so I'm going to go with agriculture. Agriculture it is. Gives me more food. Unlocks the following: storehouse, granary, construct a pasture, and the wheel. So there you go. You can actually see. They actually add little symbols that show you what these buildings are used for. Luxury resources. It basically changes some things in the interface, which I do like, to be honest. I feel like I should go with fishing next, because calendar is going to take a long time. And I do like fishing, so I can get some docks, you know, extra production. That's good stuff. Fishing boats, so I can get my hands on some fishies. Work boats. So I'm going to go with fishing. And I just hit my warrior scout a little bit, I guess. First thing that we're going to make in this little place. Military upkeep. 5 unhappiness per unit. What the shit? Oh my god, I didn't know that. Did not know that. 20 generated from numbers, cities. 5 generated by military units. Son of a bitch. Granary, storehouse. I'm just going to try playing like this for a little bit, and if it doesn't work, I'll just start a new game. Local sources of banana yield an additional +2 yield, or it's just gold. And this allows 30% of food to be carried over after a new citizen is born. And it gives you a little bit of food, so granary it is then. And that pretty much sums up everything we can do. Let me just take a look at the citizen management. So we are going for this one because it gives us, you know, the biggest amount of food. Wheat is always a good thing to have. And then after this, I will probably go into the forest or the spice, so I can, you know, get extra money and food. So that is my first turn. Processing turn. So it actually shows you as well now what the game is busy doing, because, you know, it slows down a lot, and you may be wondering, what the hell is my game doing? And there's your explanation right there. So that's pretty cool. Next turn. So because we actually have the wheat, which is awesome. This is also nice. It's way more simple. Attempt to stay the same population. Because we have the wheat, we are gonna grow in size in like only 2 more turns, which is very fast after you've just made your city. So I do like that. I get the feeling that we are in... Where the hell are we? So don't forget, this is the map of Europe, so you should be able to sort of tell where your city is located. Berlin's grown. We have lots of food, it's all good, so my next tile is actually not going to be on the gold. I'm going to go for the forest, just so I can get a little bit of extra production, because right now, 16 turns to build a granary. Like this, it takes... How much longer? 4 more turns. So I'm going to go for that one, because a granary is nice. And we don't necessarily need that 1 extra gold piece, is my my take on that little sitch. Let's see, wheat, some cattle. Good stuff, good stuff. Can never hurt to try and determine where your next city will be. Okay. Let's see, warrior, go cross the river. I do know who I'm playing against, so that's nice to know. Except I don't know what their, like, you know, Civ's power, like, trait things are. I don't know what it is anymore with this Knights mod, but I guess it's cool. I am playing on 6, and I will pretty much definitely lose this one. I just gotta go ahead and say that, but people kept asking for games that were all about fighting and war and domination, so this one's for you guys that kept asking about it. Now, let's see. Tradition, not available. Oh, I actually have to pick the first one. So, they changed it so that you can pick every single one you want. Grants plus 15% science while the Empire is happy. Gain 1 science per sub-policy per city, while democracy is your active government. Orders extra production, while communism is your active government. Well, Republic is your active government. So I don't know where you can sort of manage your government. Or how that would, you know, work. Is there like a separate... Be the first to construct one wonder to undergo the world's first cultural revolution. Cultural revolution determines when an empire can adopt a powerful yet temporary government type. I like the sound of that. So you got communism, democracy, feudalism, monarchy, oligarchy. Oh, I cannot pronounce this word for the love of God. Despotism, republic, theocracy. So we all know what communism is. We know what democracy is. Monarchy we know. Republic we know. I think despotism is basically where, you know, one tyrant has the power. Theocracy is a religious sort of state, like the Vatican, I guess. Feudalism is what we had in medieval times, isn't it? With there was basically, you know, a guy that was number 1, like the king, and he would give parts of the land to his knights, and they would give parts of their lands to people, and they would all just spread and be responsible for their own little things. Communism, everyone's equal. Oligarchy, I cannot pronounce this word, I swear to God. Is when there's multiple rulers, I think. Like a group of rulers, but I'm not really sure about that one. And then, I think I had them all. I mean, Republic is really obvious. It's the United States of America. Wait, that's a Republic, isn't it? I think it's a Republic. I don't even know. Republic has a president, so that should be the way it is. Communism is awesome on paper, so maybe I'll go with that. Anyway, so this one's about... okay, this one's about feudalism, monarchy, theocracy, republic, communism, democracy, democracy. So there's one for every single government type. I think I want to go with communism to get extra. Adopting order increases growth in all cities by 10% and also adds 1 food in the capital. I mean, that's a pretty good one. Science, gold, influence with city-states. Don't really care about that one at all. Piety is culture. Do not care at all. Extra bonus against bandits. Barbarians. And then this one, increases the rate of cultural border expansion and also adds 1 production. And production is always a pretty awesome thing. So, free worker. And then where's the which one was the free settler? I'm guessing they removed it or they gave it to another one. Free settler. Commerce. I have no idea at all. But I want to go with tradition to get the extra production and get cultural border expansion, and then also food if we have feudalism, which is not, you know, that interesting to me. Tile improvements are constructed faster. Granaries generate extra food, awesome. Free worker, awesome. Garrison's units are cheap. Increase all production in the capital, awesome. Extra production bonus when constructing world wonders. Gold cost of purchasing and upgrading military units is reduced. Quantity of strategic resources produced by the Empire is automatically increased by 100. Awesome, I love that. Birth rate of great generals is increased. Pretty okay. Total unhappiness generated from your cities is reduced by 20. And then the strength of all your cities is increased. So I'm going to go with tradition. Got some good stuff. I'm not really planning on going with feudalism, but I can always pick up order later if I want to. But for now, I like the sub-policies that, you know, this one has. So that is what I'm going to do. Marble. Okay, what are we planning on doing? Berlin's about to grow in size again, so that's pretty dope. Just cross the river. I haven't seen a single person yet, not even a barbarian, so I'm kind of worried. We got fishing. They actually removed the part where the narrator would read this little line, so I like that because it was annoying to me. It didn't really. I've heard them all, and then also when doing a let's play, it sort of, you know, bugs you. We got this one. We should move on to... Yeah, we got that one now. Got one unemployed citizen who would obviously go over there. Or we can remove him from there and go over there. You know what? Let's take a look. So right now, it takes 9 turns for the city to grow. 6 turns to make a granary. Now, it takes 11 and 5. So, honestly, I think I'm going to go with food on this one. For a change, because it's only 6 turns, which really isn't that long, and, you know, it works pretty well for me. Moai statues. I thought those were unique, but I guess they aren't anymore. Construct mines, chop down forests. We don't have any hills here, so we don't necessarily need mining. We don't want to chop down forests, per se. Workshop could be nice to get some production, but there's no stone, so it doesn't necessarily give us that much. I'm going to go with the calendar. Just to get, what is that? Archery range. Promotion for archery units. That's pretty cool. Calendar, go. So, as soon as we get a brewery, that's a stupid word. God damn, I hate that word. We're gonna have a lot of whatever it gave. I think it was food. A lot of food extra from the wheat and the spices, and it is going to be magical. So, next turn. We got the deer now, which is also pretty nice. There's some more wheat. Ooh, natural wonder found. And Isabella, who is really into commerce. Go F yourself, Isabella. I hate you. The Grand Mason. Natural wonder discovered. Output if worked. Oh my god. Okay, so you get 5 production, 5 gold, which is amazing to get. Gain 5 happiness if it is within your borders. For finding this wonder first, you have gained 100 gold. That is pretty nice. So it is pretty close to Isabella. We should try and swoop in as soon as we possibly can and take this for ourselves. Because you get 5 production and 5 gold, which is awesome. So if we can get there and sort of make a city right here and sort of halt her production, get the wheat, maybe get the silver, but at least get the Grand Mesa, we are going to do a little bit better. But we have to be next to the river because that's like our only option here. Only source of water in the area. Let's see. 2 more turns till the granary is done. Oh boy. Oh. So that also gives us a brewery. So that is going to be awesome because it gives us a lot of extra gold, some extra production. It's nothing but good. So I like to add that to the game. I'm pretty sure it's part of a mod, but I cannot be too certain. Go onto the hill, sort of look out on their cities. So next we're going to be making, we can make a settler, which has been changed. Growth of the city stopped while this unit is being built. We can make a worker, a work boat, but doesn't really have any purpose right now. A scout would be nice to have, or a storehouse, which gives us extra gold. And then also, we'll give you extra food if you've got bananas, which we do not, so that's not really that great of an option. I kind of want to go with a worker or a scout. I feel like scouting ahead in the game could, you know, prove to be pretty beneficial at this point, so we're going to make a scout and sort of take a look at our surroundings and see if we can sort of locate the other civilizations in the game so that we know exactly where to go and where to just stay away from other people. Berlin has grown to level 4, which is awesome. So now we have the other forest, which also gives us 1 extra food because of the deer. Also, I love Civ. Let's see. Let's go over there. Not too much is going on. Okay, 2 more turns until the scout is done. Anyway, guys, I kind of have to go right now, so this will be all for the first video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am like super majorly back into Civ right now after only like 20 minutes of playing. So be sure to join me for the next video in this beautiful series.